Let's go somewhere.
We're
with this
live,
little
guys.
shade.
That's the thing. Now we can.
Cool.
Well, I guess people know about the house.
Yeah, I'll go a little further. You guys know
There
this
you
is
go.
this is a house.
It is a house. Yeah.
It's actually a physical building that
It
they
is,
put a cold refrigerator inside of, with a butter warmer in that.
And a carpet.
Yeah.
And a couch.
And a cat.
We're still ordering all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Can we
Well,
curse?
it happened. Tim actually let us borrow some quarters for this adventure. You guys, I didn't mention the full plan. You're like, what kind of crazy things is Andreas up to? We went to this river, which is historic, and George Washington apparently threw some sort of coin across the river. Now,
Really?
my dad told me this story, and he's like, that doesn't make sense, but I heard it as a kid, so I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Because he said it was a dollar coin, and there was no dollar coins, but there were taller coins, which meant dollar in German in Pennsylvania, so it could have been in Pennsylvania taller, but we'll find out.
I guess we'll see. I was just reading a book today called The Fourth Turning, and I recommend it for anybody. I think it's actually a really important book because it talks about Sicellums, which are cycles in human history, and
How long is this to sell them?
it is roughly 80 years.
Whoa.
So it's like 4 20-year periods,
Oh.
a generation.
So why did Abraham Lincoln say 4 score instead of 1 to sell them?
He was actually talking about Sicellums, but he used that language because it's prettier rhetoric, perhaps.
Ah, I
But he
can
was
see it.
talking
Note
about
to self, I'm going to say Sicellums from now on.
Sicellums.
I'm going to live another
It's
Sicellum, so
roughly
I have time to
80-year
use it.
period.
There you go.
Yeah.
Although in the distant past they extended to like 100 years. Anyway, let's see. It was mentioning in this book that through like up to 1700, so people got here like, white people got here in America.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the 1500s, and mostly up until like the 1720s to the 1740s, it was like 90% of English descent. But the first other people to get here were Germans and Dutch.
Huh.
So it makes sense how German words would be some of the first to blend into the English language usage.
You know that English won to German as the national language by only 2 votes.
Really?
English is very
Holy
close to not
cow.
winning at all.
Whoa.
Yeah, we almost.
I did not know
I'm
that.
glad we're not speaking German. 'cause
Oh,
Eh.
it's cool to speak German.
Yeah, der
German's kinda
Kommissar.
cool.
Yeah. I like it.
English.
Rock me, Amadeus.
Yeah,
That sounds
there you
good.
go.
Well, okay, you guys, you ladies, sorry. Ladies,
sorry.
do you want to introduce yourselves a bit to the channel and your channels to our channel? And
You
Oh,
gonna start, Tiffany?
yes. My name is Tiffany. Should I say my last name?
it's all your life.
Okay, can you edit this segment out? Okay,
It's live.
stop.
It's live.
girlfriend.
Oh, well, fudge.
Yeah.
Well, do you see why I don't record many videos on YouTube, guys? My name is Tiffany Tapp. I'm Tim Pool's assistant. I do have my own YouTube channel. I've put up one video, and you can subscribe if you want to, but you don't have to. Oh, and my Instagram is Sarah_Tiffany19.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Very cool.
And yeah.
I'm Lydia. I'm Sour Patch Lids. I work with Tim on Timcast IRL.
She's more famous than me.
I'm the producer.
If you've ever seen IRL's awesome
Production.
thumbnails
Beautiful
and
thumbnail production.
all of the short
production
super
values.
super cuts.
That's me.
Yeah, I'm
I
actually
just
weirdly
did shows.
jealous. I was like, oh, she's so good at that.
Oh,
I
I
was
don't
like,
know,
wow. I
man.
was like, yeah, good
I
job.
have learned like a small set of skills that I use to make Tim's thumbnails and
Dude,
videos.
I was like, you want to go in and watch? Like, go. I gotta get one thing done. She really quickly
Hammered
whipped
it
out.
out,
It was
man.
so good.
It's great.
This is what Tim works in, is the attention economy, and you know the infrastructure of the attention economy.
Oh, there
now.
you go.
So that's a
Dude.
good skill to know.
Cool. I like that. The
Me
attention
magic.
economy. That's kind of neat. That's very cool.
Attention.
That's what we're doing right now. We're live streaming. That's attention.
You know what? I'm
Right.
gonna put this in your
What?
video.
Say it again. One second. There you go. Now you can say it.
I'm gonna put this in your video to remind you and coerce you that I want to make one of those cartoons.
Oh my God, you won't even be. I already started it. I can't
Oh,
wait for you to
oh,
record
yeah,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
I started working on it already.
That sounds like
I,
fun.
I want to work
You're gonna
with
be in it
Kent.
too.
Oh
Good.
gosh.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
only
work
if you're down.
with Kent
Yeah, of course,
too
yeah.
on Kent's cartoons. You can work with Kent.
Kent
making
is really
cartoons.
good.
Yeah.
I love his cartoons.
In
That'd be
his
good.
process, he's just a one-man band though, so it takes a little longer for him to make cartoons.
Kent
Well,
is
that's what I
Tiffany's
was. That's
boy.
what I've been doing, you know. And so the thing is way cooler to have people involved. Yeah, Kent's. I haven't met him yet, but I've heard amazing
He's
things.
great.
Yeah,
I love him very much.
Oh, I'm gonna pick this leaf up.
wonderful things.
It's a super cool.
Why
leaf.
do they have such giant like
I don't know. What's going on
land
with this
before
huge leaf?
time? That's like
The tree star.
I want to eat a tree star. Yeah.
Here. No, I'm just kidding. You don't eat my
goodness
leaf.
me.
Oh my
You know
God.
what? I'm probably
Don't touch
really
my garbage.
self-conscious and embarrassed about that laugh, but
Oh,
it's
you're
one of
good.
my-
Don't be.
You are
What?
more than welcome to laugh. Laughing is good.
You know, at this point, I might as well check some comments and
Heck
see
yeah,
is
see
anyone
people
saying
think-
stuff.
oh, sorry.
Yeah, there are.
Watching it? Oh,
So, Guten Tag, Fräuleins, and then yo
German.
says the Integral. Yo
Hey,
is
what's up?
another way of saying what's up.
going? Oh, hey, can I be a smarmy person?
Yes.
You guys, if you want, please watch Caustic and Block on Amazon. That's Kent's movie, and if we get enough traffic, it can stay on Amazon.
Oh,
Because
he
they
made
can-
that?
Yeah, Caustic and Block.
I was
that's
just
his.
checking that out. That was so
Really?
weird. Yeah,
Oh,
wasn't that the
thank
thing
you
that they had
so
the other
much.
day? Like we were just looking at that. I
That's
thought.
awesome.
Thank you so
How is
much.
it spelled?
COSTIGANBLOCH. Caustic and Block, and it's on Amazon.
Very cool.
Spelling
Let's look
bee
it up.
accomplished.
Let's look
Yeah.
it up. Oh,
Also,
definitely.
you know, I thought my music videos were cool. You should check out Tim's new song
Tim
I
has
like-
a super cool music video. I
with
love
a
it.
great cartoon.
I
Very
do
cool.
like your videos, though. Truly.
You guys
I
are
love your
flattering.
videos.
It's awesome.
Tim's music video is called "The Will of the People,"
Mm.
and it's about like the cycle of dictators, which is really.
It's slightly better than Eminem's animated music video
oh, it's
from.
way better.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Teasing.
Actually, Tim's song is reminiscent of the Sicilians and the subjects of
Dude,
the
he's
Fourth Journey.
so weirdly good at guitar too. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
weirdly good.
I wish they had some footage of him playing, because you had no
It's
idea.
really
He doesn't want to record himself doing
He does have
Yeah.
some past footage of him playing guitar on.
Yeah,
Timcast
it's been in the
IRL.
music video, just so that
Yeah,
they knew
I-
that it was like
That'd be
really
cool.
that good at that. Like,
He's
yeah.
quite good.
Well, we're walking towards the border. Earlier today, we went to West Virginia, which was like for me exciting because
Me.
there's songs. Yeah.
Right. There's John Denver song
Yeah.
about it, right?
Yeah, and then so we're headed now back to the river that we had talked about. We visited with Ian, and
So cool.
I mentioned, I guess I said to you guys already, the quarter story, which is that, you know, I want to throw a quarter across this
See how far
river.
we can get it?
If we can do it.
I don't think we can, man.
I brought 4, so that means each one of us get one turn, and then there's
Okay.
a last option if we all
One
screw up.
last one.
But I wanted
Oh, geez.
each one of them has George Washington's face on it, so in
Yeah,
a
that'd
way,
be cool.
it's got some sort of a logic to it.
Symbolic. I
Yeah.
like it.
I'm looking for some questions here. Ding dong. I mean, they're just saying stuff.
Yeah,
What
cool.
does her shirt say?
Oh, my
yeah.
shirt. Oh my gosh, my shirt. I can show you some garbage.
Yeah, but I
It's
was
an
wondering.
opossum and a raccoon.
I was wondering when I saw that, was it really
It was
not?
Aladdin.
It kind of reminded me of that. What's the show? The Mighty Boosh. They've got the guy with the
Oh.
trash.
I don't know, man.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's this show?
It's like a show with a rat crackhead.
Animated?
No,
Crackhead rat?
it's like these.
Stop.
It's a British show.
Okay.
But
that
yeah,
makes sense.
it's like a raccoon, and he's got like all this crazy stuff.
Oh, it sounds
Let me
awesome.
show you some of my trash.
This is my
Not
rat.
not this past weekend, but the weekend before. Kent and I binge watched like half of Gravity Falls.
Oh,
It's
nice.
actually a
Oh,
really
cool.
good show.
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't already joined the Freemasons, watch Gravity Falls.
Oh,
Get
okay.
an idea
Oh, no.
for it. See if it.
Oh no.
Well, it's Shriner Hat. You know.
Where
I
are
mean,
they on?
They're
Sure,
they're in
sure,
a
sure.
national park right on the edge of the abyss.
Oh, okay.
And they've got like
that
a.
sounds normal.
And he controls the abyss, and he has all this like cheesy like stuff in his house, and his grandkids live with
That's
him.
cool.
It's a good show.
I like that.
There's also, I liked the game that they made for VR, Trover Saves the Universe, which is like kind of
Oh,
like
cute.
Rick and Morty, but it's
I
like
love
you're a
VR
blue.
games, it's fun.
Yeah, there's clock.
Is this how we get across here?
That's not the way to cross.
Oh.
It's
Oh, we're
down
getting
the-
close.
Follow the
Close.
lead.
She's the leader.
I was gonna say follow the lead of Lydia, but it's actually Tiffany.
No, I
But it
watch
just
so much.
it was
I
just a
never
good
come down here.
sound, you know.
Yeah.
Lead Lydia.
This
Lydia
is me over
follows
here.
Lydia.
Yeah, leader Lydia.
The top of the
Lady
team
Lydia.
is Tiffany. See, there we go.
She is. She
The
is.
tip
Top
top
of the team.
tap.
Love it.
Tip top tap.
This I really like. This little
Yeah.
bridge thing.
This
here.
is what we were joking yesterday. Like, this is clearly Tartarian.
Yeah.
This is
yeah.
obviously a portal
Oh yeah.
for
okay.
DeLoreans.
That's
I can see it.
Yeah.
That's
No,
dumb.
I'm
It's
just
like a
kidding.
statue
Sitting
there.
there. Yeah. What the heck?
Yeah. I mean, this is nice stuff.
Cool.
And it's a stump.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
pretty. It's beautiful.
But there really is something weird about like the neo-Gothic architecture here. These giant tunnels, huge stones. You have to wonder, like, by hand, dudes putting all this
Yeah.
stuff together.
It is
The art
cool.
is
It's
neat.
like reminiscent of Europe.
Yeah.
Back when they
It
gave
is.
them about
It
their
is.
architecture.
In
that
certain
stuff was
places.
built last.
Yeah. Well, we've got a lot of stuff like on the channel. We looked in Mexico, and you see like aqueducts, and they say that they just got somebody to reconfigure the models of the Roman aqueducts and rebuild them in Mexico. But it's like such a suspicious story that a big argument is probably it was already there, and that Europeans, you know, there's multiple
Kinda stole
aqueducts. Yeah, I mean, how many times did the Romans invent anything? The Romans are
Okay,
always
fair.
taking other
Let's take
people's
other
ideas.
stuff.
So
That's just smart. I mean, that's
I
efficient.
mean, yeah, they did take technology and intel from all over their conquered empire. So
That's true. They did.
maybe the Persians or Mesopotamians presumably could have created aqueducts, didn't they?
dude,
I don't think they did. Mesopotamians? Did they make aqueducts?
there are aqueducts that go back to the Thracians, and so that's
Oh,
a fun one. Is
cool.
the Berber aqueducts in Africa. Oh, cars that
I
are
knew
trying to
that
by.
was gonna happen.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine.
What up? What up? They look like positive, cool people.
They do. They look like
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Nice.
No,
Yeah.
we're gonna shit so nice. We were streaming and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. People are actually really chill around here.
I
It's
love
great.
this part of
Yeah.
the street.
Well, I mean, so far all the people we've run into have been like on bicycle trips or
Yeah.
hiking or
Everybody's having fun.
yeah.
It actually reminds me of Colorado. You know how in Colorado everyone's in shape and doing stuff? It's
I
like
know.
that
I
around
love
here.
it. Everyone's like running up and down the Appalachian
To be honest, I
Trail.
feel like healthier just being here. Like I haven't wanted to go on such long manic walks.
manic
like
walks.
yeah.
It's not a manic walk.
Well, I get manic in the sense I'm like, wow, I'm gonna throw
Wow, I'm
George
gonna do
Washington
stuff.
across the river just like ancient history.
That's
So
a little weird, man.
that's pretty manic.
Yeah,
I
it's a
mean, you
little
don't
manic.
always, it's not always, you're not always having access to like a trail by the river either.
Right. Yeah, it's true.
But Denver is right
What
there.
up?
Sorry about that.
We're all chilling, having a good time. We're almost there.
Oh yeah. It's not that far.
Oh, here's some train tracks.
Oh yeah, we could just jump across. Oh, I'll just follow Lydia's lead. She
Yeah,
knows.
just follow Tiffany. She
I just
knows
did it
what to do.
again.
She
See,
knows what
it's
to
just
do.
it's a rhyme.
If you
Like,
want
I
to
wanna
cut
go
through
this
the
way.
brambles, you can.
I don't want to go through brambles. You don't want to in shorts, promise.
Oh,
You
sorry.
you don't know. These legs can handle it.
They can handle it. How
Yeah.
does that feel worth it?
Not long enough, I think. This is about as
Be
far
like a
as.
good long Asian
It
style
is
selfie stick.
Yeah.
It is just a selfie stick.
Love
Well,
it.
it actually has this,
Oh,
so
it's
I can
a little tripod.
stand
How
it up.
cute.
It's like I've had so many great selfie sticks taken by the Spanish government or
Oh, wow,
whatever,
jerks.
because they're like, this thing is a weapon.
It's cool. We'll take it.
Yeah. So
Oh, I see.
this one's so crap they don't even notice it if I shove it in a little
Dude,
girl.
That would
Funny.
be useful at the protests.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see it. It's a
To
nice
defend
stick and
yourself
it's a selfie
against
stick.
other ones.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about this, and everyone always talks shit about Civil War and stuff. Do you know how much of a pain it is to actually get in fights with people? You get all tired, and it's like
Yeah, it's
terrifying.
huge.
The trick is to surprise them. Like you make it look like you're really tough like me. I mean, look how tough I
Looks
look.
he's super tough.
Super tough. And then I come at you and I'm like, rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah,
And you don't even know what's happening because I won already. Because you were like, that's not even the game I was going to war.
No, but the nature of the fights, if you watch like the live streaming,
Yeah.
people like it's groups ganging in
Hey.
on one person, so it's not a sneak attack option.
Right.
You gotta look. That's why I want to learn Krav Maga, because I might really have to fight off like 3 people or something.
Well, that'd be a cool
I've never
video.
been on this path. It is so beautiful.
Really? You've never
Oh,
been
really?
here?
I've never
Yeah.
been over here. I work too
Whoa.
much, dude. I work all the time.
Well, goodness, we gotta
I
get you
know.
out here.
I
more.
know.
Yeah, it's
I
so
love
worth
it.
it. So glad that we did this.
For sure.
I mean, it's even prettier once you get to the destination.
It's
Hey,
also,
everybody.
Hey,
It's also fun.
Yeah, I know. This is a terrible new generation. But we're trying to get to the historic part of the river. So we're live right now. You guys want to say hi?
Hello, who am
Yeah.
I saying hi to?
This is our YouTube channel.
awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna throw a coin across the river like George Washington, ideally.
Ah,
Yeah.
Not getting it.
Thanks a
you're
lot.
going to Harper's Ferry?
Yeah, definitely. Beautiful.
About how long is it? A couple miles?
Yeah,
Perfect. It's best day.
dude. Thanks so much. I know it's amazing weather right
Yeah.
now. Take care, guys.
I love your shirt though.
Oh, it's fun, right? I love it.
I like my shirt 'cause it's got. This is
Your
an
shirt is
actual
there.
representation of the earth.
Recent
Held up by
Tartari.
elephants.
Yeah.
Oh, I love. Have you ever read Terry Pratchett?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I
grew
love
up with Terry Pratchett.
I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever actually met someone in person.
High five, right there. Yeah.
Wow,
Dude,
love
so
that.
Terry Pratchett, if you guys haven't read Terry Pratchett, he's one of the
You
first
must.
guys to tell you the truth about the world. And it's like, in a lot of ways, perspective of, he died of Alzheimer's essentially too, because
Yeah.
everything he learned was too heavy. So he
Yeah,
just
I
couldn't
know.
handle it. No worries, sorry about that.
Glad we came around. Guys, it's a
They
train.
have so many trains here.
What's happening? You can
Every
see it.
like 40 minutes or so, we have like a huge train, and it
That's
brings
so
so much stuff through here.
I love it. But it's loud. Sorry, guys.
It's a bit loud. I feel bad for people like hobos that have to live on trains because they need like earplugs, you know? It's like terrible. Well, I'm gonna check your messages again, guys. Let's see. Recent Tartarians. What does her shirt say?
Yeah, maybe. Andreas.
What?
I want to get to the right side of the road and
Oh.
film us from the front. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you gotta make room for the bike.
Right.
I don't want to get run over. What's everybody saying?
Dang Spanish government. First 1492, then Andreas' selfie stick.
I know, right? What's
Yeah.
yours?
Post recent Tartarians. Walk up and pull out a deck of cards and play war.
There's the
Oh yeah. So check out the orphan trains.
from the other direction. That's neat.
Have you guys heard of orphan trains?
No.
Okay, so in
Oh,
America,
yeah.
they used to
Yeah,
just
yeah.
drop orphans off places.
Weird, right?
Yeah. So they would.
Sketchy at best.
Yeah, at best. Well, that's a big thing that we look into is what happened with the fountain. There's that leaf in that river. We're almost there. All
I
right.
love it so much. Witness all the briars and the poison ivy and the falling leaves.
Dude, yeah, I only really know poison oak. Is poison ivy that bad?
There's some in New Jersey. Presumably there's some around here.
East Coast is pretty sweet.
Don't just get biked.
Easy Coast. Oh yeah, definitely.
Tim's got a bike now. Makes me kind of jealous.
But that's some get ya. I'm a tropical vampire.
Tropical.
Yeah, like I can stay in the sun, but I need to eat lots of papaya.
I feel ya. Oh,
Yeah.
this is a cool thing.
Whoa.
Whoa,
What
that's
happened
cool.
there? That's neat.
That burned out from the inside?
This is how I take walks. I like to look at everything.
That's so neat. Here's the feet alive. Yeah, it does.
Maybe it burned out from the inside or something and it grows around just the bark.
People harvested its sap.
Yeah, they took it out like a melon. Scraped it
Love
with
it.
roll. Well, so this is a weirdly historic place. It's also funny, Sandy Hook is like in there.
I know, it's not
Yeah.
weird. Super weird.
Yeah, this path is like nuts. It's really cool.
I love that scene. That's the scene with the pathway.
Yeah, let's do a
Actually from the movie.
I'll do a forward
Around.
shot.
Yeah,
Check this
let's
out,
do it.
guys.
Oh my gosh, you guys, it's
One
beautiful.
second, I'm gonna take a picture.
I like
Oh,
live because you don't have to
I
edit it. I'm just like,
something to do. 1 second.
I don't care if anyone
footage
calls me.
of Tiffany.
No,
I keep trying to flip your names for some reason. I don't know
Don't
why.
do it.
I know better. Tiffany
do it.
taking a photo of the future that we're going to
Yeah,
right now.
That's right. It's a cool feature. I like
You
it.
should film a movie here.
I'm a big fan. Look at these crunchy leaves. This
Yeah,
is
this could
beautiful
be like
fall
a
weather.
Japanese horror film or
Oh, I
like
love it.
spring romance. I don't know. It's everything you want.
Go either way, right?
I want to do. I'm all about the history though. We have George Washington outfits and we throw stuff. We could have like horseback. The British are coming. This is where they did that.
I love it. It's beautiful. Whatever it is, whatever you use it for, it's gorgeous. Are you being attacked by
I
mosquitoes?
love it. I'm there for it.
That's right. My line. I love it. I'm there for it.
So good.
Correct. Correct, sir.
Blair Witch vibe. I know, dude. Jado.
Yeah, dude.
Yesterday I got
That's
lost
where
here,
they filmed it.
and I was like,
This is where they filmed
really?
it. Yeah.
I thought it was Massachusetts.
No, I thought it was here. Somebody was saying they filmed it here.
I would not be at all
I
surprised.
gotta look it up. It's pretty creepy, but I love it.
It does look a lot more like here than it does in Massachusetts.
Blair Witch Project?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to be in Blair, Massachusetts, but like I don't.
I
A.
bet they did part of it here and part of it there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
A
surprised.
show I really love called Turn Washington Spies was filmed in Virginia.
Yesterday we had I forget who it was, but someone in Shreveport, and we were talking about Louisiana, and I was like, dude, so many great movies are shot in Shreveport.
Agreed.
I had to go through a list. I was like, dude, everything. You think True Blood, when it goes back, like,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Wow.
everything.
Cool. Wait, in Louisiana?
Yeah, Louisiana makes so many movies, dude. Like Cat People.
What?
Yeah, where like that girl turns into a cat and she doesn't like turn back into a human. She's like a leopard.
Oh, what the heck?
And she's like it's like a Serbian witchcraft thing, and like every time she has sex, she turns into a cat until she kills
That's
somebody,
really weird.
and then she turns back into a girl again. So she has to kill somebody every
Oh,
time.
okay, so she has to like keep coming back as a human
Yeah,
by killing someone. Well, that
Weird.
makes perfect sense. I
yeah.
love it.
Being Slavic is hard.
Yeah, I can see it.
Interesting.
What
Yeah.
the heck?
With magic.
This-
Magic always takes the fight.
Have you
right?
guys watched? I actually forget the show. Maybe I shouldn't be referencing it. It's been so long since I watched it. But all I remember is that I did watch Stranger Things, and I liked what they did with telekinesis. Like there were specific costs and specific talents to the telekinesis. It wasn't your standard milk toast Jean Grey I can bend stuff thing. It was like different types of telekinesis, and I
Actually
personally like
useful.
that.
I like
Huh.
that too. I like when something has a specific application instead of just generally being like bending metal.
So
or
the
whatever
thing
it
about
is.
Stranger Things is it's got this vibe, like two things. One, it's got that Mandela revisionist after CERN thing, where it's like making fake 80s to remind you what the 80s should have been like, so you don't
Right.
think about what it used to be
Kind
like.
of idyllic
That
instead of what
and that
actually-
I always am a little critical and concerned about any media, but that's my first thing. The other one is that like the Philadelphia experiments, right, where they were sending people through dimensions, and there's a whole crazy like you know about this? Okay, so
No.
there was like a ship, and they did
Bikes
this.
are coming.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There was a ship, and they got it to go invisible.
Yeah.
But when it went back, the dudes were halfway sticking out of the boat, like.
What?
So it didn't just go invisible; it like went into another dimension.
Oh, it moved.
Particles
Wow.
apart and back together. And not just that it came apart and went back together, but this is all part of the, Ninja Turtles Krang thing, which is like another dimension, Dimension X. They've got like, how's it going? Like that's not what we're thinking about on a nice day.
Come on, calm down. No,
But-
different dimension.
Well,
No, but they.
Cat for YouTube. It's like that's why people should get off the internet sometimes and go for nice nature walks, because you're reminded of the nice things of life. Even if you can talk about things like conspiracy theories and Stranger Things
And
all
Ninja
that
Turtles.
stuff. And
Do it
Ninja
in
Turtles.
nature.
I watched that. Was it 2014 movie of Ninja Turtles? When did the recent one come out?
There's probably one since then, but the one with they fall through the sky, turtles all the way down. I made a video about Chernobyl using scenes of Chernobyl and the turtles skydiving. It's great.
Awesome. Hopefully less than 8 seconds, right?
Well, it's only 8 seconds if you use a pure clip. If you cut it up, if you take out the background, if you arcs it up a lot of ways, like,
Then you can't even tell.
I mean, you can tell. I've gone to battle over fair use a number of times. So recently there was a Russian cartoon and I took it and I changed it and I was like, this is clearly fair use. And then the company that owned it had to agree because they're a European company and Europeans don't have constitutional rights, so they can't
Right, huh?
they can't have
They're
fair use.
screwed. Maybe they
So, but I can ask the company to acknowledge my American rights, and they often will. This
Interesting.
company in Denmark that owned the rights to this Russian cartoon didn't want to do it. So I took their cartoon and I made 36 versions of it, like vectorized
Wow.
it, rotoscoped it,
That's
cut it in
cool.
parts, played it backwards, and I just
That's
started
like that.
sharing it on other people's channels. And I was like, look, if you guys don't respect my fair use thing, I will like destroy your intellectual property so that
Yeah.
it does not even resemble
You're
something.
a troublemaker, man.
Only when
This
someone
is
makes
why.
trouble for me.
That's fair. I like that.
This is why I don't want to get started on YouTube. One, because they're suppressing new people anyway, but two,
Kinda
it just lends
cutthroat,
to
man.
endless complication for the simplest things. Like even
I clearly
putting
don't do
together
this
videos.
because I want to be on YouTube. It's more like if I don't do this, then the case law won't establish itself for the future.
That's true. You gotta set the precedent,
Yeah.
man. I get it. I totally get it.
It's like I could easily not do this. But like,
Would your life be as
Turn is coming
interesting?
well, I mean, like I could easily do this without you guys watching it. Like we could all be on this conversation.
Chilling, yeah.
But like,
That's true. We could.
I feel like there's some value in it. Like we're actually changing
I
the
like
world.
sharing it. I kind of like
That
getting
much
other
to be.
people's feedback too. It's
Yeah.
kinda
Yeah.
cool.
What are
Fun.
they saying?
Speaking of
Okay.
which, I was actually just going there to see
Let's see.
puppets. Well, wait, there's a lot of capital letters.
Oh, no, capital letters.
The
no.
core issue is, I'm just going to read it with drama.
Yes.
The core issue is we are overpowered by a strange entity, says Dr. Elka de Klerk, 3rd November 2020. And they want to kill mankind. I don't know,
Whoa.
I'm just reading. The views and expressions
Whoa,
declared
whoa,
here by the
yeah.
comments do not necessarily reflect the views and expressions of our audience, our co-hosts, or the Exertus in general. Thank you from recent Tartarians. Puppets, if not so, they will be skipped like Gaddafi.
Oh,
Aw.
yeah. What's that?
For,
Is
for
that good?
info about the Swissy, see Heros. Yeah, you get some pretty weird comments on here. It's
That's
great.
a weird word.
Why is it so hot up north in November?
I
Says,
don't know, dude. What the heck? What's going on?
yeah.
It's global warming.
I'm not going to complain because we're going to have winter eventually, and I just want to appreciate the
That's true.
outdoors.
Shout out to
Appreciate
Auntie
where we're at.
Queenie. Auntie Queenie says hello.
Auntie
Hello,
Queenie,
hello.
what's up?
What's up, guys? Oh, let's take a stop at this river.
Oh, yeah,
do
this
it.
is where I
Yeah.
thought we were turning.
Oh,
Yes.
great idea.
Excellent. Oh, that's your idea. See how it is.
Yeah,
Oh, it's bright.
I do have that issue.
The sun is just right here. It'll be easier.
Oh, cool. I've never been down this way. Literally everyone else in the house has come down this way, but not me.
So, I
I'm too
mean,
busy.
we were all talking about the dark winter.
Yeah. Oh, screw that,
Dark
dude.
winter.
This is clearly the dark winter.
Yeah, it's so dark. It's
This
so
is,
wintry.
I mean, you know how accurate every statement made by that
Joe
guy
Biden.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
Joe
So,
Biden makes
Mo
statements.
Biden.
Mumble.
you know, I decided this morning that I'm actually going to start identifying as the president-elect.
Cool.
So
Good.
just remember my pronouns and we'll
I
be friends.
salute
What are your pronouns?
Mr. President.
Okay, okay, yeah. Mr. President. All right, Mr.
That
President.
is so uninclusive.
I love it.
What
Miss-
about Mrs. President?
Well, you could just call me the progenitors, like plural.
You guys, there's no freaking way we're gonna be able to throw something across the river.
No, I mean,
what
how
if-
is that reasonable?
What if the
Nonsense.
first president is a female libertarian, and then we would call her Mrs. President and be like Mises President, because a libertarian actually follows Mises.
That would be decent. So earlier you brought up this part about the 14th Amendment versus the 19th Amendment, which I double checked and you're
Oh, yeah.
totally right. You want to elaborate again?
Oh, we were talking earlier about the Constitution and how sometimes stupid people, Magotos, for instance, sorry, I mean, you are
MGTOWs?
MGTOWs?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
how you
yeah.
pronounce it? Whatever. My point being, everyone's always talking shit about abolishing the 19th because women do cause a lot of trouble in voting right now. I can admit to that.
It's
but
true.
as our,
We do.
if we were to have a bare bones constitution, if we were to rewrite it, for instance, with its bare bones form, our current understanding of natural rights is that women are not property, we are human beings, and so we would have the natural rights of voting and property, blah, blah, without necessarily adding a 19th Amendment. So abolishing the 19th Amendment would be okay if we could just have a concrete and certified and understood understanding of natural rights when we rewrite the Constitution.
And you guys get the one problem with her argument. There's only one problem with her argument. TERFs. We're TERFs. Because the 19th, yeah, right? Because the 19th Amendment says no sex is going to matter. So in other words, gender neutral people. That's really all it really matters for.
That could include transgender people, though.
Yeah. Theoretically, the 14th Amendment doesn't say, if you're born here, it doesn't have anything to do with your gender.
The thing is, genuinely, even the gay community, like the LGBT, even they aren't like solid between each other about what a transsexual is sometimes, or what gender neutral is. So if we were to just say something like that and not worried about their bullshit rhetoric, just a sample Constitution, that might work for even them.
Nice.
I
Here's
think.
your George Washington
Oh,
coin.
thank you, sir.
All right.
What did they say about my theory about a basic Constitution?
That's what she's curious about. Let's find out. Hold on. Lydia, you also, oh, you're in the middle of something. But here's your George Washington.
Oh, cool. I was looking at the river. It's so nice and quiet.
Yeah. I'm gonna flip
Are you
here.
Tiffany?
Let's see here. While you guys look, I'm gonna read these again.
There's one.
Tiffany says Tarek.
Tiffany.
Oh,
You
yeah,
remember
Tiffany.
Tarek.
Tarek says hello.
He used to work
I still
for-
call him Tar because Tartaria.
Oh yeah, he worked for it's the Steppers.
Yeah, I love him. He's
Remember?
great.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about him.
My man, Andreas, jumping right to orphan trains.
Heck
Just
yeah, dude.
don't let these ladies have anything easy. But then,
That's true.
you know, what's funny is she said that women are a problem with the election. I would say Californians are far more a problem than any
that's true,
gender.
but most of them women. All right.
And yet we're both fine.
Yeah, see, it's fine. It's all right.
All right, so who wants to go first?
Tiffany,
I'll go first. What do you want me to do? Do I flip it or do I toss it? Or...
you throw it all the way across.
You
the
want to be
river
like George Washington? Imagine that you're George Washington.
and throw it across the river.
Yeah.
Good luck. Yeah, that's about what I thought.
Oof.
Yeah, I know.
Want to try?
Even worse, I had full disclosure, I had shoulder surgery.
Soul surgery.
I had surgery on my soul.
Wow.
My soul was broken. I had to get it repaired. So I had shoulder
Y'all
surgery on my
need
right
Jesus.
shoulder. Hey, shut up. So it might not work very well.
Yeah. Have you tried submitting to Islam? I mean,
No, I'm not.
there you go.
Oh,
Oh, you
worse than
skipped it
Tiffany.
though. Now I have a
Yeah,
new
That's cool.
plan.
Do you want me to hold it?
Someone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. He's gonna throw it.
I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna do very well, but now you made me think if I could skip it, it might be better.
Do it.
I don't think it's
Difficult to ask.
Oh, that was good. That was really good.
Still a half.
That was not even halfway across the river.
Girl, you know, it doesn't.
Oh, there's a
ruin
bunch
my
of cool rocks we could throw.
My
Someone says it's in the wrist, y'all.
In
It's in
the
the
wrist,
wrist.
yeah.
I don't think we could have done
was that like a masturbation joke?
it.
Guys,
Oh my god.
on the channel.
Come on, guys. No,
All right.
no.
Will the coins skip like stones? Well, I don't
They
know.
did not.
It didn't quite
we
do
tried.
it.
I imagine it would.
Oh, dude, you guys want to look for heart stones? All right, now we're gonna get really fun.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Look at the ground. There's a bunch of shells. It's so neat.
They're so
Yeah, there
cute.
are.
I get them all the
Oh,
time.
they're so beautiful.
Look at how cute these little shells are.
Oh,
Where's
let me
your
flip
camera?
it again.
Sorry, dude.
Flip it.
Aren't
Yeah.
these
Oh,
cute,
so neat.
cute shells?
I
Wow.
love that picture.
Yeah. So if we look around on the ground, what we're trying to find also is stones that look kind of like hearts, like literally like physical. You found one already? No, that's great. That's a great. Hold on.
It looks like a heart, kind of.
I keep
It's a
flipping the
very
camera.
modern heart, okay?
It's a very modern heart.
Give it a break.
Well, so
That's
the
horrible.
guy on the channel here, Stellium,
like a
he
heart?
finds stones a lot that look kind of like hearts.
It's like fish.
It does.
It does.
Some of the
guys.
hearts, the rocks look like literally that they were used by sea life or to hold together some sort of an animal, or maybe, and then some of them are so big, like you look over across the river, some of these giant rocks, and you wonder if they were a part of some
Yeah. this
biological,
looks
geological function.
like I'm a little imaginative. I think it looks like a butt.
Yeah, it's more heart, but like
Butterfly.
square.
Yeah, yeah.
For your house.
This, wait, maybe this guy? Okay,
That's cool.
this is kind of on the level of the heart, and you've got these two holes, and that's the point, is
It
it's,
looks like a face.
That
Yeah.
looks like a bowling
Like
ball.
eyes,
Or a
doesn't it?
potato.
well, if you hold it up and you get that in your hand,
Mixture of a
it has
bowling
a heart-like
Yeah, it's
shape to like a physical heart, not like
Oh,
a
like
cartoon
actual
heart.
rock
In
heart.
fact, don't
Oh,
show
like
it to an
when you
Irish
are you
person.
thinking like a heart like a
Yeah,
Cartoon heart?
Oh, you're thinking like a
Actual
cardiac heart.
Don't
Oh,
show that to an
snap.
average person.
So if you
They'll
look,
get hungry.
if you think of it like a cardiac heart, and you've got these
Yeah, I
two
can
holes
see
here.
it. Those are the two valves.
Tarek just gave us $5. Tarek,
Oh,
you're
man,
a beautiful
thank
man.
You.
I
Why
love
would
you,
you give
Tarek.
us? We'll throw it across the river.
Aw,
We have an extra quarter. Thanks,
That's the
man.
way to do it.
Appreciate it.
I might wash my hands though.
I'm gonna rinse my shells off. That'll be fun.
Sweet, rinse your shells off by
Yeah,
all
people-
means.
People talk
no,
about
my
a new
shoes.
constitution.
Oh God, you guys want to talk about a new constitution?
No.
I mean, is it happening? What do you think of this? Is 50% of the country's upset either way, right?
Yeah.
Basically, what that means is, one will say that if Trump wins, it's because the Constitution,
Is broken.
And-
We gotta
yeah.
get rid of it. Yeah,
and
yeah.
if the other side, says that the Constitution should have protected against this happening. So one way or another, like you might even have conservatives that are tired of the Constitution because of if
Yeah.
Biden were to get through.
Win.
Well, what they're going to bitch about is the Electoral College, but in Republicans' case, they're going to bitch about voter fraud.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, as
impropriety.
indeed they are. Yeah,
Which
as
is
they are.
happening, by
Stop
the way.
the steal.
That's not a conspiracy theory. There's data
I
everywhere.
think it's true.
Yeah. One of the fun things we've been talking about with the cherry tree thing is the Constitution. Like it didn't come from, like Howard Zinn. If you did that,
There you go.
You're the
Shave
best.
your
Wow,
arms. There you go.
amazing.
I know. Cool,
Howard
right?
Zinn did like a book that talks about how they
lied.
got Native American.
Howard Zinn's a liar.
Yeah, yeah.
It sounds like
Liar.
he doesn't do research.
Most
No,
of the
he
time, you
has
don't
an
need to do
agenda.
research to write books, guys.
Oh,
I
yeah?
mean,
Is that
yeah.
true?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
look it
what
up.
it
in a
seems
book.
like.
Okay. All
If
right.
you're
Got
a
it.
college-educated leftist, apparently you think that's enough.
There
Oh,
are
there we go.
there are
So
some there are some really interesting things though in some of Zinn's books. As a Californian who was forced to take world civics and English with a multicultural emphasis, the thing that I like, they're like, "Blah!" Yeah, Zinn does bring up some interesting points about the Arawak Indians, which is true that they did have social living situations,
Interesting.
anthropology. That's true, and just the idea that the Constitution wasn't based on the Greek socialized pedophilia Constitution.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
Because if you look at the difference, like there's no socialized pedophilia in our Constitution.
That's
a
true.
big,
I do like that
that's
about
a
our constitution.
big
That's
deal.
I think that's nice.
America plus
yeah.
one.
That's
but,
right.
But if you look at the Moorish Constitution and you look at the American Scythian constitutions of the Cherokee and the Dakota, oh God! Today, guys, we were talking about the Dakota. Comes from Dakota and Lakota. Originally, Lewis and Clark, they wrote down the word alliance in Sioux, which was Dar-ko-tar,
Oh,
T-A-R,
Dakota.
like tar. Yeah, but that's
Oh,
where Dakota
interesting.
comes from.
Do you want to head back? I'm
Yeah.
good for the shade. It's no sun for you.
All right,
He's sweating up a storm over here, guys. It's too
Talking,
hot.
though.
I'll do it.
We can keep talking. We just have to concentrate.
But yeah, so the Dakota Hotel where John Lennon was shot in his
Oh,
doorway.
yeah, cool.
It's the oldest building in Manhattan, built in the 1880s. It's like around it was nothing, and it's still there. That was something Andreas Tarberg was bringing up today on
Didn't
the
they buy that island for a thing of beads?
buttons and beads supposedly.
I like
Weird.
your posts on Facebook, by the way. Your intellectual dark web stuff. I always enjoy those.
Thank you.
I gotta look that up. I
I've
gotta follow
stolen
you on
some of your
Facebook.
art.
And mines.com.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
Facebook
I'm
is.
neglectful with mine. It's sustainable.
I'm getting so much better at mines now, though, because Facebook's so bad that I can't.
I saw so many people leaving for Parlor.
Yeah. I've
Parlor's
got-
alright, but I
I
still
have a
I'm
hard time with them.
suspicious about it, and so I much rather use mines. I trust
Every
the
time
people.
I use Parlor, they pause my music. I'm like, I'm listening to music all the time, guys. Can't.
That's
pause
not gonna
it.
work.
Yeah,
I've
it's
had
not gonna
3
work at all.
friends turn off their Facebook profiles within
Good.
the last 3 days that I've been on.
That is
That's great.
awesome. I like to hear
I
it.
think I should deactivate my account.
Eugenie's asking if we found any mounds.
We did not.
Not
No.
yet.
I don't look. We'll look.
Maybe well, next time we go further, because
Yeah, we'll go
Harper's
further
Harper's
tomorrow.
Ferry is interesting.
Are you here tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm
Cool,
here
cool.
supposedly until Sunday.
Heck yeah. Cool.
So-
Oh, I'm happy to hear
What
that.
are we-
Right.
okay, is there another?
I don't have an opening for you.
Not
I got
at
a
all.
bunch of guests. Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
I know this week I'm booked solid.
It's terrible.
You gotta stay till Monday.
Yeah. Well, we'll
I'm
see.
just saying. I'm just kidding. Whatever you can do would be great. I think it'd be really fun on the show.
I believe. I'm a believer.
We are having Michael Malice at some date in the future while you will be here. I think you've heard about this, but he's wonderful. He's historical too.
Great. And then
Talking to him is funny.
Seamus. What was the other guy? The tall guy with the
Jack.
Jack
Murphy.
Jack
with the
Murphy.
beard. Yeah.
Jack Murphy.
Jack's coming on Wednesday. Oh yeah.
This Wednesday or
Seamus
next
here was
Wednesday?
So great.
This
Next-
Wednesday.
Oh, dude. If I would love to talk to Jack.
Jack
He's cool.
Murphy's wonderful. He's doing good things for guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to see the
I
liminal
respect
order.
it.
Aw.
I respect it when guys in this day and age make clubs that are just for guys.
I like that.
Really good.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, I mean-
Curves.
Nothing's wrong. Oh,
I'm gonna call my
Yeah,
club.
sure.
I like having a club where I'm the only guy allowed.
That
Frankly,
works.
I think
Oh
that's
yeah, that makes sense. Like this club.
this is the ladies.
It's a great club.
Yeah. Watch
Best
out
club.
for the fleeing politicians that you might bump into in the wild. Yeah, guys,
Oh,
we've been
gosh.
really careful.
No,
It's
I
like,
don't want to see
We
it.
got nets.
yeah.
Yeah, we have nets. We got traps set up for the fleeing politicians.
Oh my God,
Yeah, that's what we get for being close to DC. What can I
it's
say?
scary out here. Yeah, the 7 rings, 7 circle.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I don't know why.
Tarek says Andreas is the best guest for
Oh,
any
it's
show.
true. I know. I
God,
agree.
Tarek, you're just sweet. You're
I
the best.
agree. You
What
can
is
continue.
Tarek doing?
Yeah, what are you up
Yeah,
to
what's
right now, man?
Tarek up to? I only got to meet him once in passing.
Oh, he's so cool. I did a show with him and his friend in Russia, or his friend in
cool.
China from Russia. Hey, how's it going?
We're not
Man.
social distancing.
That man was wearing a mask while he's riding a bike.
Yeah, you know, I don't like my lungs collapsing.
Yeah, I don't want to die.
What is he doing? And his
I don't
kid's not wearing a mask.
This kid's not wearing a
I'm
mask.
yelling loudly. He's probably hearing me. He's like, I'm trying really hard.
I can't breathe. Stop making fun of me, poor guy.
I mean, I'm not. That's the thing. I'm not making fun of him.
not.
I'm hoping he learns and he
I was
changes.
at the doctor's office with Carrie, my friend Carrie Smith, of Unsafe Spaces. She's amazing. And this lady started yelling at her about wearing a mask. She was drinking coffee.
Oh man.
And this lady just started yelling at her. And I was like, I walked back in from being out in the car. I had to go get my mask. And I was like, no, I'm not arguing about
I
this.
should
I'm not
text
arguing
her.
about masks. We're over it. We're done. Conversation closed.
So-
and the lady mumbled and went off.
I know so many people that like, you know, on this channel we got people that, most of my people hate masks and they're not into wearing masks. And they're even telling me you shouldn't wear a mask, even on a
They
plane,
told me that.
Andreas.
I was so annoyed. I
was
posted
like-
a picture on Twitter. I was like, my mask matched my shirt. I was looking very
Yeah, I felt
Halloween-y.
really cute in my mask. You know?
Everyone was like, why are you wearing your mask? And I was like, I like old people.
Yeah.
I like them being around. And I
So-
want to keep
I'm
them from
trying to
getting
find
sick.
That's a
Wait,
better
stand up.
reason than me. I only have evil and selfish reasons for things. My reason is, like, for instance, vegetarianism. I don't want to get. I
don't
would eat
save the animals.
I don't care. I wanted to eat healthy food. That's me, you know.
Right.
Like if it's got if an animal died to get me my salad, I wouldn't mind. And you know, like similarly,
Snails die.
yeah, I eat snails
I eat
too. I'm not a
snails.
real
There you go.
vegetarian. I'm a
Oh,
hypocrite.
Boo.
Yeah, but
What the heck, man?
That
I
would be
used
like
to
a
be,
pescatarian.
but I don't know, I used to be a full on, and I was like, wait, raw Ethiopian beef, sweet.
Huh,
but
yeah,
like
sounds good.
simultaneously, the mask thing. So
Right.
I like that when I wear a mask, I can get away with anything.
I know. I
When
don't
I-
have to put any makeup on. It's great. I love it. I love it. It
Yeah.
gives me a little more acne, but I'm like, it's worth it if I don't
Dude.
have to be seen by the
It
public.
does bother
Well-
me. I have trouble standing up for myself in real life. Like just yesterday, standing up for people, I find that more difficult sometimes. When
hard.
I'm in the right, like when I know I'm right and it's something that I care about, it's easier for me to stand up for myself, and I'm getting more assertive and better. But
And you're a lady, so you seem like a
That's true,
lady.
too, yeah.
You know, when I wear a mask, it hides any niceness in my face. I
That's
sometimes
right.
look too nice, and they're like, "Oh, get out of that guy's way."
Yeah.
You might be frowning. Yeah. But when I was,
I wish I had that problem actually.
well, the mask, man. If you wore a burqa,
On your left.
vapor Sharia.
Ooh, snap. There we go.
But yeah, when I was in school, I used to get to like go to Stanford, like when I was in community college, to work on their atomic force microscope, and I had to wear a mask, but not for, you know, just to keep it clean
Right,
in
to
there.
keep everything
Hairnet
clean.
too. And the thing is, like, you
course.
disappear away, and it's fine. I was like, wow, this is I just
You like
disappeared.
vanish.
Yeah. So
Cool.
how's it going?
Just waving at the peeps who are biking by.
Yeah, you gotta be
They're all super cool.
be Bermuda nice to people.
We all want bikes now.
But I need a lot of stuff first. I need some wilderness camping survival.
We just got a bunch. We got fishing bait, so we can go fishing in the river.
Was
I'm
that a
excited about
forest demon on a bike? Wait, which one? The guy that just now, or
Yeah.
the one with the kid?
A forest human?
Forest demon.
Oh no, the guy
We
with the
also-
mask on.
Tartarian, Japanese. So that's the other one. Japan. You know, Japan used to be all Ainu people, right? So Japan has a culture of Tartarian mythology. Korea has a culture of Tartarian mythology. They're all similar to the flood and the dragon and spirits of the forest and stuff. That comes up a lot
That's why they're really good at telling stories. It's no wonder why we like their anime so much.
because they're part Slavic.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't-
That's kind of
Ooh.
interesting. I didn't realize that.
I don't know.
That's cool. I'm
Maybe.
scared to accept that.
I
Any
mean,
fusion of cultures that gives us something cool is awesome.
oh yeah, dude. Except for California, but
Right,
we do
don't
make
like California.
we do. I'm just kidding. But we
You
do
make
make the
the
greatest food.
Yeah, you
It's
do.
weird. Our
It is
pizzas
weird.
are unparalleled.
I love your restaurants along your big streets like Ventura and Hollywood Boulevard.
Mhm.
Oh, Ventura's neat. I like Ventura.
You guys know my Ventura thing?
What's that?
You know Camarillo, California? So Ventura was my great-great-grandparents' Don shit. It was Don Adolfo Camarillo de Ventura, and he created Ojai for it. So
That is
Ventura,
amazing.
my family been in California for like 9 generations.
That's
And
cool.
Ventura Boulevard, like for the longest time, my great-grandmother used to just like ride into every one of those restaurants on horseback and demand scotch, and like they'd have to give it to her.
That's amazing.
Yeah, up
What
until
kind
like
of legacy is that? That's so cool.
up until the 60s,
I
and then
love
it
it.
became a city. It wasn't even a city until then. It's crazy.
That's cool. Do you want to walk on the path, Andrea?
I never.
Never? Okay.
Psychologically, that just seems.
Seems wrong. But
Yeah.
no. Okay. This actually, because he's like waiting to release and he's wearing shorts. This is California.
Tartaric says, send me her address. Which
Whose
one?
address? No.
No.
No. No address to use. Alright, we're trying not to cause trouble. It's not working.
Yeah, I've moved beyond that.
Beyond making trouble.
Beyond trying to stop.
That makes sense.
I know Hawaiian girl. Oh, that's what he's saying. That gives massage. Oh, yeah.
Oh, snap.
So,
massages.
Master Willie in Belgium. Another fantastic place.
Belgium sounds amazing. I need to go.
Nice in
Everything's
European.
shut down. That's my excuse for not going.
Wag the dog.
You're
Great
not
movie.
going to Europe? Everyone should go to Europe, 100%.
I'm going to Paraguay, I think,
Oh,
because
that's not Europe.
yeah, visa is way better. I already lived in Europe. I'm done with it.
Oh, okay. So
Maybe-
you're going to South America.
Yeah, I did that too, but I liked it better.
Oh, there's a green spot. That's cool.
Where?
Here on the camera.
Oh yeah,
That's
a
neat.
little
Oh,
lens
it's
flare.
magic. Yeah, a little lens flare. It's
There-
cool.
oh.
neat. Magic.
Look what I can, dude. Yes.
Can you see the lens flare?
Do you
Little
keep
green
these
thing.
live streams?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
I'm
sure.
gonna look at it too. It's fun.
Don't come to England. It's rubbish, dude.
That's
you
what I
guys,
hear.
you guys have Somerset though, and Somerset people are still all right. The younger ones, I don't know, but the older dudes that make this cloudy cider.
Dude, older people are, as a general rule, are way cooler.
Yeah,
than
I'm
younger
I'm pro old people.
Me too. I love them. That's why I wear a mask.
Yeah.
Because I care about them.
I
Seriously, I want them to
Not
survive.
all old people want to wear a mask though.
I know.
Some old people
Yeah.
are tough and resilient.
In general,
and freedom fighters.
dude.
in general, older people think they're tough and resilient, and they're very vulnerable because
That's
their immune
true.
systems are compromised.
Okay, that's a baller accurate argument
It's-
because like
I
they'll
work
often
with old people.
they'll be like, I can't
Like, I
miss
don't need
work.
To go to the doctor.
I can't
I'm
miss
gonna-
work.
right,
It doesn't
I
matter
can't
how I
miss
feel.
work. Right, exactly.
When I was in Spain, they'd like lose their toes because
Right.
I can't stop
They're like,
walking.
I'm gonna go. I gotta go. Yeah.
That's like, dude.
Wow. Oh, there's a nice breeze. Woo.
Oh, this spot again.
And I love the smell of the one reason I love autumn. Well, there's actually
So
one
many
of the main
reasons.
reasons I love autumn is actually the smell of the leaves.
I like them too.
Most Consciousness says he's anti-geriatrics or geriocracy. Yeah, he doesn't want old people
geriocracy.
running. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
That's
like
fair.
a Rick line.
But they do
No
have good.
Jerry's?
They have a good mindset. Yeah. That's
No
fair.
geriocracy, no Jerry's.
No Jerry's.
Whoa,
No
brain.
Jerry's.
Nice.
Mind melt.
I've been watching too much Rick and Morty.
Jerry-
There's no
Geriocracy.
such thing. Have you seen
I
the
love
other
it.
show though? Yeah, sure.
If you want, I'll
Unless
give you a
it's
break.
gonna
What are the
I think we're
Gravity
good.
Falls?
be- No, there's another one. Inner.
I don't
It's-
think I have.
It's the solar orbit.
Oh, I've seen that one.
Solar opposites.
Solar opposites. Yes, that's a
It's
great.
made by the Rick
It's a
and Morty
good
people.
name. It's a good show. Okay, you guys. Here's
Yeah.
why it's a good show. I don't know what your audience is into, but
Weird
there-
stuff.
okay, there's a character. She's a little girl, and she's looking for a reason to be a feminist.
Yeah.
She can't find it. She's trying to make a boys only book club, and they're like, "Why are you making a boys only book club?" They chase her out.
Yeah.
They're like, "How dare you? We want to include everyone." I was like, "They're right, though. They're right. There's nowhere that guys only have anymore." So I was like,
Plus, they like
That's a cool show.
they make it that she's a plant, so she has to
Right.
identify as a girl, and the other alien identifies as the brother.
Right.
So he's a male. It's like they really are just trying to play parts
I
in the
know
social
they're kind
normative.
of. I know it's kind of interesting.
Oh,
what she
so
does.
good.
I know it's interesting.
The
I like
plasticity
it.
of society.
I like solar opposites. That's my 2 cents.
Thanks for the help.
Got it?
Yeah.
So better for clapping your wings.
Fantastic show. So good.
Good.
I need to finish Gravity Falls first.
Yeah, I
Alright.
mean, I haven't actually ever finished it yet
And The
either.
Magicians.
I gotta watch
The
it, too.
Magicians on Netflix. I personally like it.
I'll have to watch.
So
We
many
need
more
to make a
comments.
list. I want to
And
see what
welcome,
everybody's
Marlena.
saying.
Enter. Leave your mask at the door.
All right,
Ask-
all right, all right.
That's how I throw parties.
Wait until they install curfews like here. In Belgium, you have
Colorado
to
has one.
wait from midnight to 6 a.m. You have to stay inside your house.
Colorado has one of those. My mom lives in Colorado still. It's a pain in the. It's wrong. This is unconstitutional.
There's a curfew in Colorado?
Yeah, you have to be in from 10 to 7 a.m. or something.
What
like
if
that.
you're
Holy
working?
God.
Or 10 to
Work
5.
overnight.
I want to be accurate, but there is a curfew in Colorado right now.
That's brutal.
Unacceptable.
To be fair, I lived in Chile where like they had a dictator and they had, we'll shoot you
Yeah,
if they
actual,
come out
don't break
after
that
night.
fucking curfew.
But like to be, it was nice because it was safer that way at night.
That is kind of interesting. I don't know if there's pros and cons. China,
Yeah.
they were able to get a hold of the coronavirus really quickly. All they had to do was be super dictatory.
I knew this.
Yeah, it was great.
I,
I don't
well,
care.
hey, so not second class, second world,
Second
right?
world.
You know
So-
the difference?
Do you know what second world countries are?
Yeah.
I'm sure you do.
Soviet countries.
Yeah, former
So
Soviet countries.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what and then what are we, a stagnating country?
Yeah, I don't know.
So
what we are.
the develop.
Technically first world. Oh,
So
there's a puppy.
first world is the mistake. It's the old world. That's
Yeah.
the idea. And then the Soviet Union said that the new 2.0, the better world, would be the second world. And then
My point is, we shouldn't be aiming down.
well, no, check it out. We're aiming up. The best is third world. Oh, hey, what's up? Beautiful.
The best.
The best is the third world because Tito and Yugoslavia,
I had to wave at the puppies.
Croatia. Yeah.
I always wave at dogs and cats.
Tito and Yugoslavia said, you know what? You got the World 1 over there, and they're trying to make us join. We don't want to. You got World 2 over there. They want us to join. We are definitely not.
Right.
We're gonna be World 3. We're gonna be the third option. We'll be like option C. We'll be like, we'll have American genes. We'll have American records. We'll have dentistry from Canada, and we'll have medicine from the Soviet Union.
Oh, okay.
And so the third
Sounds,
world,
like, interesting.
the third world's the way to go.
I can see
And
it.
my,
But we have marijuana now.
Yeah.
Marijuana can be a treatment for cancer and diabetes.
that's very third world right there. I mean, like think about,
Marijuana?
yeah, Uruguay, one of the
Really interesting.
first marijuana capital estates.
That's cool.
These little tiny brick houses.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's
There's
awesome.
actually lots of houses like that around
I
here.
like that. I wouldn't live there though because of the train.
Yeah, it'd be loud.
And the highway.
Huh, maybe there's something more to it than that. Maybe it is like a train building or something.
Possibly, yeah, maybe it is like a maintenance building or something. We're crossing the train tracks.
Yep.
Train tracks are pretty cool.
Well, I think we're pretty close to succeeding. It's been 46 minutes. It's like
Oh,
an episode of
cool.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Very cool.
It's really hard to throw. Hold on. It's really hard to throw wooden buckle across the Potomac. A silver dollar has more heft. Okay,
We
so we'll
tried.
try a silver dollar because he's saying it's
but I
not.
don't want to. I gotta save my silver dollars, man. The apocalypse is coming.
Anybody who wants to join me and throw money across the Potomac,
Across the river.
call me. I'm all about it. Hit tartarynova.com. Go to the Discord.
I love it. I'm here for it.
I love it. I'm here for it.
That's right. That's the line.
Thank you so much, Lydia. That's the best line. All right. You guys want to say thanks, recent Tartarians?
Thanks, guys.
All right, recent Tartarians. Bye-bye.
Nice live stream. Bye, guys.
Ciao.